I'll email some of my friends. Oh, no, wait. Maybe I'll download some more cool apps. This is so awesome.
South Park is wild enough, but these hidden mistakes will blow your mind. Once you spot them, you'll never watch the show the same way again. From vanishing characters to glitching scenes, these errors are unbelievably crazy. Let's explore the chaos.
Oh my god, isn't it awesome having an iPad, you guys? Hey, baby.
If you've ever wondered why South Park feels like it has a mind of its own, here's the proof. In the Streaming Wars movie, Stan's family mailbox decides to act like a magician. One moment, it's proudly standing in front of Tegrity Farms, ready to deliver bills and bad news. The next moment, it's gone, like it just remembered it left the stove on. This mailbox pops in and out of the scene like it's avoiding responsibilities. It appears, disappears, then reappears again, like it's trying to confuse the audience on purpose. Maybe it's tired of the drama. Maybe it wants a vacation. Or maybe the animators were like, mailbox? What mailbox? Whatever the reason, this tiny background prop ends up stealing the spotlight by doing absolutely nothing correctly. Only in South Park can a mailbox become a full-time comedian.
There's only going to be like 3 streaming services. I think you've had too many popsicles. Yeah, I think maybe
Warcraft veterans, hold onto your keyboards, because this next mistake is pure chaos. In the critically acclaimed Make Love, Not Warcraft, the whole town of South Park is infected with WOW fever. Everyone grinding, shouting, and raging like their lives depend on it. Respect my authority echoes through the madness as Cartman inevitably flips out. But here's the kicker. Despite everyone being hardcore gamers, almost no one is wearing armor. Not the random townspeople, not the background characters, not even that kid screaming at his screen like a pro. Only the main boys and a few school friends are fully suited up. It's like stepping onto a battlefield wearing nothing but socks and hope. Oh my god, they killed the strategy. Even casual gamers know armor is essential. Yet South Park turns it into a hilarious disaster, proving once again that chaos reigns supreme and logic is optional.
The battle is sure to be long, so make sure you all have your special abilities macroed to your keyboard.
Watching Woodland Critter Christmas is pure chaos, mostly because it's violent enough to make your jaw drop. The narrator says it's Christmas Eve, but the doctor suddenly announces it's 3 days until Christmas time. In South Park, clearly does its own thing. Of course, the narrator is Cartman telling a story to his class, so confusion is part of the plan. But even for South Park, this mix-up is wild. And those creatures are absolutely terrifying and ridiculous at the same time. They're like something dreamed up in a sugar-fueled nightmare with a hint of evil genius. Between the violent antics, the messed-up timeline, and the monstrous critters, this episode is a perfect storm of mistakes. It's chaotic, it's hilarious, and it's the kind of thing that makes South Park unforgettable, even when the writers clearly lost track of the calendar. Which South Park mistake made you laugh the hardest without even realizing it at first glance?
now our Critter Christmas can finally happen. Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
Have you ever walked into your living room and thought, wait, where did that chair go? Did it run away? Did it join a gang? Well, South Park understands that feeling a little too well. In Token's house, the furniture is apparently more chaotic than Cartman on a sugar rush. During the scene, there's a comfy chair chilling behind the couch right in front of the fridge, like it's guarding the snacks. But in the very next shot, boom, gone, vanished, teleported. Maybe it went to join Kenny in the afterlife. Maybe it just got tired of standing there doing nothing. Or maybe Token's family said, no one's sitting on this thing anyway. Let's move it before someone complains. Either way, this sneaky disappearing chair deserves its own episode, because only in South Park can a random piece of furniture have more drama than the kids themselves. And honestly, we're not even surprised anymore.
Will you please just see if your family will come over for dinner? It would mean a lot.
Trash in South Park behaves better than most of the characters. In the Streaming Wars film, there's a piece of garbage on the bus floor just chilling, living its best trash life. Cut to the next shot, and it's gone like it got promoted to manager and left instantly. Maybe Kyle picked it up because he's the only kid who'd actually do something responsible, but there were 2 pieces of trash, and unless Kyle suddenly gained superpowers, he didn't snatch both before the camera blinked. Most likely, the animators just forgot. Or maybe Cartman thought it was a free snack. With South Park, anything is possible, especially disappearing garbage.
What would Brian Boitano do? He'd call the kids in town and tell them to unite for truth.
This one is sneaky, like South Park level sneaky. In the Streaming Wars film, Kyle and Cartman are just sitting there, doing their arts and crafts like two kids trying not to punch each other. Everything looks normal until suddenly, boom, a giant toolbox appears out of nowhere, like it spawned from the crafting gods. Nobody brought it in. Nobody mentioned it. It wasn't hiding behind Cartman's ego. It just magically materialized in the next shot, as if it had fast-traveled from Home Depot. And this isn't a tiny little box you could miss. No, this thing is so big it could store all of Cartman's lies and Kyle's patience and still have room for Kenny's emergency jackets. It's the kind of mistake you'd never catch unless you were watching the scene with night vision goggles, 3 cups of coffee, and 0 social life. But somehow, we caught it. Now be honest. Did you spot this ridiculous teleporting toolbox? Or did it just ninja sneak past you like everything else in South Park?
Guys, what are you doing? It's over, Eric. We have to come to school on...
Oh my god, they killed Chef! Well, not really, but they did murder consistency. In the first South Park movie, the boys are getting lunch, and Chef is there looking as smooth as ever. On his apron, the word chef is perfectly normal, with only the first letter capitalized. Cut to the next shot, and suddenly it's all caps. Chef, like he's suddenly yelling his own name at lunch. Was it anger? A fashion statement? Or did someone just hit the caps lock key too hard? Even Chef's apron has its own personality in South Park. Did you spot it? Or did it slip past while you were busy laughing at Cartman?
Stop them! Children!
In the South Park movie Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, things get intense when the switch is thrown to electrocute Terrence and Philip. Sparks fly, alarms go off, and the scene looks like a high-stakes superhero moment. Everyone is on edge, expecting disaster to strike. Then comes Cartman, rushing in like a tiny, chaotic savior to save the Canadian comedians. But here's the hilarious part. He pulls the switch down again instead of up physics? Who needs it? It's like trying to put toothpaste back in the tube, or expecting Kenny to stay dead for once. The switch logic makes absolutely no sense, yet it fits perfectly in the chaotic, topsy-turvy world of South Park. It's these tiny, unnoticed mistakes that make the show so much fun to watch over and over. Did you catch Cartman's upside-down hero move? Or did this backwards moment sneak past your eyes while you laughed at the madness? Subscribe now, or Cartman will personally show up in your dreams and steal all your snacks tonight.
We have to shut off the power!
South Park, teaching us that even water parks have standards. Kind of. In Streaming Wars, PP, the Venetian water park owner, is selling water. And maybe a little something extra if you squint classic. But if you blink, you'll miss the real mistake. In the background, the blue poles magically appear in one shot, then vanish when we cut back to PP on the right side. Did the poles just get tired of standing there? Are they shy? Or maybe they have their own vacation plan. It's one of those tiny details that makes you stop and think, how do animators miss things like this? Or are they daring us to notice? Either way, the poles probably have better job security than some of the characters. Did you catch it? Or were you too busy laughing at PP's entrepreneurial talents?
Stay back!
All right, Karen. We don't want any trouble.
Respect my authority? Well, Kyle tried to respect his internet authority, but South Park had other plans. In overlogging, the town loses internet, and chaos reigns. Kyle says he has to log on before school, and then, wait for it, the next shot shows it's Monday. 8 days without internet. Hamburgers? Yes, that's right, 8 days. But 8 days before Monday is Sunday. Are we doing Sunday school math now? Oh my god, they killed the timeline! The internet outage clearly defied time itself. I'm not fat! I'm big-boned! Cartman would totally use this excuse for his own internet mishaps. Just saying. Meanwhile, Kyle might have meant Sunday school, but I learned something today. Probably not math. Don't forget to tip your waitress. But who's tipping? The poor animator who forgot to check the calendar? And I'm super serial. Yeah, a super serious mistake, folks. Did you catch it? Or were you too busy laughing at Cartman's disaster face?
No, our internet can't be broken. I've got to get an attachment Larry sent me last night.
It's not working, Joe.
Tap the next video to see even crazier South Park mistakes you won't believe actually made it to the screen.